The U.S. is shattering records this week with an average of about 356,000 COVID infections reported every day in the past week, according to Johns Hopkins University. As the world rang in the new year, the latest surge is sweeping across the U.S., pushing cases and hospitalizations to unprecedented levels. Experts warning a turning point could be weeks away.
Given the size of our country and the diversity of vaccination versus not vaccination, that it likely will be more than a couple of weeks, probably by the end of January.
Roughly 62% of the country is fully vaccinated, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Only about 33% of fully vaccinated adults have gotten boosters, which experts say are critical in protecting against severe illness from the variants. The Omicron variant, the most contagious strain, rapidly spreading across the world. In the U.S., states are seeing their highest case and hospitalization numbers ever. New York reported more than 76,500 new cases on Thursday, the governor's office said, breaking its single-day record. Hospitalizations hit about 8,000, an 8% spike from the day before. Hospitalizations have risen almost 20% since Monday.
Clearly, New York and Washington, D.C. are ahead of the curve, but not by much. And so expect that in the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to see everyone really hit with this.
New Jersey identified more than 28,000 new COVID-19 cases via PCR testing, Governor Phil Murphy said on Thursday. The number of positive cases likely higher due to at-home testing, he added. Some governors calling on the National Guard. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine deploying 1,250 National Guard troops, he said on the day the state reported its highest hospitalization numbers. Georgia also deployed 200 troops in the same week that 6 major health systems saw 100 to 200% increases in hospitalizations, Governor Brian Kemp said. And New York doubling its National Guard deployment to 100 and preparing for 80 guardsmen to undergo emergency medical training next month, according to the governor. With more virus spreading in the country, more than 30 colleges and universities are changing the start of their spring semesters. And more children are getting sick and being hospitalized than at any other point in the pandemic, just as their school will be navigating reopening after the holidays.
Quantitatively, you're having so many more people, including children, who are getting infected. And even though hospitalization among children is much, much lower on a percentage basis than hospitalizations for adults, particularly elderly individuals. However, when you have such a large volume of infections among children, even with a low level of rate of infection, you're going to still see a lot more children who get hospitalized.
On a positive note, studies and reports on the Omicron variant continue to suggest it may not be as lethal as Delta, even as it spreads quickly.